Renee and I, like I said, we met. She used to, Renee is someone that has really triumphed over a lot of hardships in her life, a lot of losses, but she, you know, she looks on the bright side and always comes out on top. And I still have it, and you may too. She did this necklace years ago called the glass half full necklace, and it was filled with gems. And so you look at that and say, okay, my glass is half full, not half empty. And I love that inspiration when you take a look at these clothes, because you might be having a grumpy day, you might be having a bad day. You put this dress on, first of all, you're dressed in 5 seconds. Secondly, I want you to look at the flow of this garment. If this was a heavy material, if this was a dense material, it wouldn't move, it wouldn't sway. It is such a pretty dress. If you're going to a wedding, I mean, if you get all 3 of these, I think you're a smart shopper. And like I said, I'm in the petite small. I am a smaller size on top than I am through the tummy, hips, and thighs. So if this was a straight dress, I would have to get the medium. But I think with all this volume, if you're built like me and you're in between 2 in a dress, I would go down. But either way, it's an elastic waist. You're going to do great. Already 100 out the door, and it's never coming back in stock. This is a clearance sale price. Remember, that's lower than a clearance price. So you might see this in a future show or not if it sells out right now, which it certainly could. And it's going to be over $43.99. So this is about as low as it's going to go. And we'll talk about the material in a moment that you cannot mess up. This color is called Apricot Crush. There are 3 dozen left in the regular and 3 dozen left in the petite. To give you an idea, I'm wearing the petite. I'm in the petite small. I'm 5'1". Okay, so you can see it's going to be a true midi dress. I'll kick my little Clark's heels off, but if I was wearing a flat, a sneaker, a flip-flop, which I would do right now, or dress it up with a heel, like this is the dress that you change the shoes, change the earrings, change the vibe. So getting to be last call on our Apricot Crush, such a pretty color, and the lines of this dress are beautiful. So I'm in nautical blue. We have 100 left in the regular, fewer than 100 in the petite. Like we said, if you want to be super dramatic and you want to throw this beautiful duster on top, absolutely do that. I mean, that's a winner. That's kind of like, I have nothing like that in my closet, and I want to get it to go over t-shirts, straight leg pants, and this beautiful dress. Loving this blue. And when I put the black mock neck underneath, it shows you how it really could turn into a fall winter dress. There it is, $37.99 for the border print duster. Also, border prints in the sleeve. I know I'm jumping ahead, but that's a very expensive thing to do. They cannot just cut this from any part of the material. So this whole show is such a buy. And then black. I mean, how about that little black dress that cost you what a tank top would? The black is the most popular, as it should be. We have fewer than 200 in the proportionate for petite and fewer than 200 in the regular. It is going very, very quickly. And I kind of love to call out the details, but I'm going to do it on me. I'm telling you, black and another color, or just black. And this is less than 50 cents a day on Easy Pay. So the material is 100% poly, yes. So it's 100% polyester, but has a beautiful kind of wave crinkle to it. It looks like it is silk, but it's not. You can see how light it is. Notice that there is no seaming here. So this is a really easy fit. I love the fact that this isn't a snap. It's a wrap, but it's a faux wrap. It's not going to pop open. And instead of being a snap there, it's actually sewn. And I really appreciate that, because even if you have a snap, it can sometimes, you know, open up. I mentioned it in the preview when we jump started it. This is my favorite part. I think this neckline is so pretty. All of us love to pop a collar. Like if you see a woman with such style, like when I think of, you know, Carla Rockmore, she always has that collar popped. Renee has her collar popped. Matt, my producer, said it's elegance. It is. So this gives you that face framing moment. We did a lot of these necklines when I was working as a baby in the bridal world. So this was a very popular neckline for brides. The way it came up and framed your face, comes to a V, showing off your beautiful jewelry. And then it's an all elastic waist. So this, I have plenty of room to move. We almost have 200 out the door. Please don't wait on this. It has its own self belt. I like to do a little bow there, but you could also, if you don't want to do that bow, you could just take it off and wear it as is. Or another thing you can do, which kind of feels like the OB, which is one of my friend's kitty's name, OB, is take it, wrap it in the front, wrap it in the back, and then do a little tie right there. And then you kind of change the vibe, which I kind of weirdly like better. But anyway, like look in the mirror. I sometimes will take pictures. Do you like that? I know it's like a faux OB. Okay, Michael, Matt, everybody's liking it this way, so I'm going to leave it this way. And then pockets. So you have this chic and elegant dress. I mean, you can take it the way Ashley's wearing it with a beautiful hoop earring and a slide sandal. But that apricot that she is rocking, we have 20 left, and that's amongst all sizes, right, Matt, in the petite, and then about 20 left in the regular, and extra small is now sold out. And I love the fact that this dress looks good on women of all body sizes. Like, obviously, it's gonna look great on our beautiful models like Ashley, she's stunning. But, you know, I'm a woman in my 60s. You know, my body's not what it once was, and that's okay. We're still here, we're moving it, we're grooving it, we're you know, pushing it sometimes a little too much, but we're going for it. This is the perfect dress. I just love, love, love how easy it is. A washing machine moment. So if you get makeup or spaghetti sauce on it, no worries. It machine washes and tumbles dry. And guys, don't panic. I'm gonna go grab my sneakers because I want you to see this with a sneaker. Maybe if we just show Ashley again or a close-up. I'm just going right here. Oh, look at Morgan. Is that Morgan? She looks beautiful in it too. Hold on, I've got my Revitaline sneakers. And I'm going to actually clean them at midnight because, all right, I'll tell you, GP66 is the today's special value. I cannot live without it. I cannot live without it. And it's the only order of the year. And it's also the only today's special value of the year. So, because I'm going to be running around out to our other set, I did bring my little Revitaline sneakers. And I think, so this is me. And thank you, Matt, for saying you like it too. My, oh, look at you guys. You are so smart with that little split screen. My uniform is a dress with sneakers. I mean, it's my go-to. Going out to dinner, dress with sneakers. Going to worship, dress with sneakers. Going to, you know, hang out with friends, dress with sneakers. So I might do one that's maybe more metallic or a little shiny or maybe not. This obviously, I wear it a lot. I'll be cleaning the bottoms with GP66 at midnight. But like you throw on a little sneaker with this dress and suddenly a totally different vibe. Don't think I'm weird. Think about this as a bathing suit cover-up because I spend a lot of time in the pool. I love to swim. I was in the pool today. It was a little chilly, but I was swimming. And, you know, when you're maybe entertaining or you're going to a friend's pool or you're going to the swim club like we grew up going to in Little Delco, this is something that you could even throw on over a bathing suit. I mean, I think it's going to be your universal dress. If you're invited to a wedding this summer, if you're going to a baby shower, if you, we're having a big family party coming up next year, and my friend Laura was like, is it dressy? I said, not crazy dressy. And we also have about 8 months to get ready for it. But you know, we love to plan ahead. This is the kind of dress you buy in black. And if it turns out being fancier than you thought it was, you put on chandelier earrings and a heel and you're good. If you realize, oh my gosh, I'm a little overdressed, oh, that's fine. Stud earring, flat sandal, sneaker, I'm good. And it is so comfortable. And I do have to get up on my soapbox about dresses. First of all, clearance sale prices like this just don't happen with dresses. They really don't. It's just, I'm a little flummoxed, but I'm not going to complain because you get to get this dress for the first day ever at this low price. But dressing in a single piece like this is cooler, easier, faster on the hottest days. It really is. And I recently wore an Attitudes by Renee little jacket over one of her beautiful dresses I had on in a fashion show a couple weeks ago. And she really is inspired by this whole kimono feel. Very elegant, very sophisticated, always in style, never going out of style, never wrinkling. Like, I'm gonna walk back here. I could literally, and by the way, my mic packs are back here. We had to put them on my little pants, so I'm not turning around because I look like I have a bust bustle. But I could sit here for 25 straight hours. I could be on a plane, a train. I could be in the car going to a wedding. I'm never gonna wrinkle. It has like a linen-y texture, but unlike linen, this is light and easy and beautiful, and 300 people have gotten it. My one please imploring moment is put it in your cart and then complete the purchase. I preach this to the choir, and it still happens to me. Like, I love to shop at night. I'll go home. My cat Luna sits with me. I'll have QVC on. I'll have either a decaf tea or a little tiny glass of red wine, or maybe not so tiny, depending on how the day went. And I'll be watching QVC, and I'll put things in my cart, and then I go to bed. And 9 times out of 10, I forget. And then I look at it a day or two later, and I'm like, oh no, it'll say, we're sorry, this is sold out. If this is sold out, there's no reorder coming in. Like, if that happens with a great sneaker or even a liquid knit from Susan Graver, I'll hope it comes back in stock. This is never coming back in stock. Ever, ever, ever. Here's your colors. If you get all 3, I will not judge you. And I will tell a story about a dress that I bought from our friend Renee in her Attitudes by Renee line that I literally wish I bought doubles of the same color. That's how much I wear it. And that dress is gone. So this dress will be gone eventually. You will love the way you look. You'll love the way you feel. But if you want this gorgeous coral color that's called Apricot Crush in the regular small through extra large a dozen in each. I don't even know if we have petite left. And then not a whole lot more to go around in our beautiful blue that's called Nautical Blue. 1X is gone in the blue. Fewer than 100 in the regular, fewer than 100 in each. And by the way, the other thing is the stretches. It has inherent stretch, even though it's woven. I mean, best dress ever for the price of a tank top. Truly. So in case you missed it a little earlier, super popular.